attitude is everything. A number of years ago, a friend of mine gave me a bumper sticker that said, attitude is everything. And so at the time I had small kids. I put it proudly on the back of my blue minivan. And what was interesting to me was one day I was standing outside getting the kids into the van, and one of my neighbors ran by. He was out for his morning jog, and he stopped to talk to me. And he said to me that that bumper sticker, because it was something he saw every day on his run, actually encouraged him to keep on going when he was tired. Which I thought was really interesting, because we never know how our attitude or what we say or do or what we put out there, as in bumper sticker, because let's face it, everything that people see or hear from us projects our inner feeling about ourselves, our attitude, and it can make or break someone else's day. I tend to be very, very sensitive. So I pick up on other people's feelings, and sometimes when I go home from a meeting where there's somebody who's been really irritated, I literally have physical knots in my stomach for hours afterward. I haven't quite figured out how to control that, but in some respects it's good, in some it's not. And because I'm aware that this feeling that I'm having is not me, I can go on with my day and not be too affected by it. But I know that there's people out there who, and maybe you've experienced it too, where you just have one of those days where you're feeling really crappy but you don't know why. And so for me, it's really important to be around positive people, that I'm not picking up on their garbage, right? And so I try, in most cases, to be, I mean, we all have bad days, right? But I do try to be positive all the time. And I even, when I send, my messages on Facebook, will reread them before I send them, just to make sure that I haven't worded something in a positive thing in a negative way. And because I believe it does make a whole lot of difference. So what's the point of my rambling here? I guess the point is, we have so much control over what we put out into our businesses, our community, our children, our lives. And all it takes is, before you say something, to think about it. And also to be aware of how you're feeling on a regular basis. Are you feeling okay? And then all of a sudden feel really weird. Don't assume that that's you. Ask, where is this coming from? Because very often, I think everybody is intuitive. I think most people just don't pay attention to it. So maybe there's somebody sitting next to you who just needs a little time to share, and you could cheer her up, but if you're aware of where it's coming from, you won't be carrying that residue for the rest of the day. Airy-fairy stuff, I know, but for me it works. Hopefully it's a tip that will help you too. Have a wonderful day.